Abusua Collins Adomako ene Kwasi Pratt ko share mo good morning show so Metro TV so na abusua sa Kwasi Pratt no is in why no neutral but neutral no a one-sided neutral is it why no so NDC ni uma no person side by NPP hu as a woman why bias kakra jane Collins haye no ho adwuma pa woto na abusua sa D-levy if you do so levy ya say omode abai 1 cedi per liter abusua hu sem abai bubuja o media space no so na Ghana for bibre aka ho asem na wo media na so a the way na NDC for person who defend this levy no ya na politics amankofo bi are very hypocrite. The kind of defense ankofo we person who put up where assassin we no be sure na esrekwa na politics amaye so cheap amankofo bi are very hypocrite. Really the NDC propaganda is so omu and say akofo ado time no petrol cost could do 17 cedis. And no price still no more toy and ne petrol so ate ababe do 12 cedis na buy so the 1 cedi calete bia ho ama na 13 cedis hu ni say enye hwe because 17 cry talk. But I be sure the big question I can say and as at now and petrol price no ejina 12 cedis. What about 6 months to come? What about 365 days to come, 1 year to come? No, will it still be the same? In this year, and Yamamusasa internationally, that's a petrol price and a coffee because over the years, you know, and your NPP are buying Kwamahama time petrol, they do baby a CZB, a cost do an above from Kakra, they have a cost. As they say now, as some money can. We are comparing to the previous government, say first in 2017 to the better. Obviously, the reality on the ground, and they say, a time will come out, petrol price will increase. The natural price, and as I say, 12.5 on the cost stroke a crown, a cost no so now one city living that's so. You say, I'm fine to say a cost you are going to experience this 1 city effect, and I wish you can't want some some money can now. Yen kind of said the TNA propaganda na emaneno and a Collins in Yabutre address Kwasi Pratt because her papa no a very biased pa see who saw NDC new extended so I know neutral woman or so neutral you more so no the on kasama by bet or cannot credit. This is something also Ghana phone unite me sorry na nyina yet me ka ye cannot credit the TNO better nkofo bi no why omo ho say omo ye nya atwomfo na boy bi so omo kana busua na no bye no na no den papa because this man is a very wonderful man Collins Adomako ya dey say onimbuku pa onimomra enim eniema because the way we see akire ade ni mu no e bi Ghana fo bibre unyanya ho ntiase wo sa ni impact e benya or the lives of the ordinary citizens so nkofo bi di compare e-levy ni betting tax no nya apotre na tinko motwetwe no wi a binyanti ase ni ye ha ATV Ghana so buy a channel so mo le so be like na share am.
This tax has not been implemented yet. When they start the implementation, you will know whether petroleum prices will be where they are or they'll go up. Yes. And listen, this energy sector levy, just in March, just this March, Atoforson came with a bill. This is an amendment too. He came with a bill. And let me read the memorandum to the bill. March. Currently, the Energy Sector Levies Act 2015, Act 899, does not make provision for the use of the proceeds of the levies to service the debts taken over by government. For this reason, government has decided to restructure and consolidate the Energy Debt Recovery Levy, the Energy Sector Recovery Levy, this is the Delta Fund, the Price Stabilization and Recovery Levy, and the Sanitation and Pollution Levy into a single levy to be known as the Energy Sector Shortfall and Debt Repayment Levy. Now there's the catch. This consolidation will, however, not increase the amount charged on each of the petroleum products. This was in March. This was in March. He says the levies, it will not change, it will not increase. This was in March. We in the minority, we expected this. When he came to Parliament to take away some of the revenue lines and created the impression that he's with the Ghanaian people, he has taken out e-levy, He's taking out betting tax. We knew we were going to get here. Because he has to find a way of closing that gap. That is where we are. Listen, last year, 2024, the E-levy that we talk about, it's raked in 2.1 billion. E-levy. What this means practically is that the amount of money it took away from the Ghanaian people was 2.1 billion. This new act that he's brought, yesterday he gave us a fiscal impact analysis. He's projecting to get 5.7 billion.
5.4
billion, which is double the price, double the amount.
Not 5.4?
I'm saying you can even use 5.
Or use 4.
No, it's a 5, 5.7. I have it here. I have the fiscal impact analysis on my phone, which is double the amount.
And the reason why I'm saying it's 5.4 because we consume 450.
No, he gave us the figure.
Oh, that's his figure.
He gave us the figure.
I don't know how you
fiscal
arrived at it
impact
because
analysis on my
I've been
phone.
doing my own, But anyway, that's fine.
He intends to get 5.7 billion.
Okay.
Which is twice more than the E-levy. No,
So what's the problem?
So the amount taken out from the Ghanaian people is doubled. It has doubled. His argument, the whole argument is that exchange rate has stabilized. It has come down. So the gains that he's making, he thinks we should share the burden. That's basically what he's saying. All the explanation that he gave on the floor. We're selling at 16 cities. Now it's 13 cities. There's a 3 cities rainfall. So that 3 cities that is coming to you as an ordinary Ghanaian, give me 1 city. That is basically that's what he's saying. That is it. Listen, I have the bill here, the old bill. Petrol. This is per liter. And people should listen. It's per liter. 1 gallon is 4.5 liters. So when you buy 1 gallon, you are paying 4 cedis, 50 pesos.
Yes.
Per gallon. 4 cedis, 50 pesos per gallon. When a VIP bus buys 30 gallons, you can imagine how much you pay. This is an increase. No amount of explanation by Atu Force on the floor. Yesterday we met them. I told Atu, all this explanation you are giving, the bottom line is that you want to increase fuel. That's what you want to do. The only respite he has is that the components, there are a lot of components that leads to the pump price. One of them is having a very positive, favorable outlook, which is exchange rates.
True.
That's all. And the rainfall he's making from there, he thinks he should just put it into another new tax. That's what he's doing. That is exactly what the position he's making.
But what do you find wrong with that?
Oh, so now you don't find it.
I want to know what you find wrong.
It's not strange,
Honorable.
It is not
Now
strange.
let me explain why it is very
It
strange.
is not, Kwasi.
Now
It
let
is
me explain
interesting
why
that
the
it is
opposition
interesting
very,
that
very strange.
it is interesting that now you don't find anything strange.
No, I'm not
It's
asking you.
It's an increase in
No, I'm asking you. No, you just explained.
No,
No,
prices
you
are
just
not going
explained. No, Collins, don't get me
One
wrong.
component of it.
Yes.
One component. What you are doing is that
Yes.
one component is making a good shortfall,
Yes.
good rainfall.
Yes.
So let me take part of it
Why
and
not?
push it. Oh, I see.
Honorable.
You are robbing Peter to pay Paul.
I beg you.
That is what you are saying.
Honorable.
That is exactly what that person is doing.
When your government was leaving office, what was the price of petrol?
Kwasi.
Today, what is the price of
That is-
petrol? Has it increased?
It has gone down because of an exchange rate stabilization.
And shouldn't we
Oh,
benefit
please.
from the exchange rate stabilization
So say
in
so.
order to address other sectors of the national
And let me
economy?
also tell you.
What are you talking
No,
about?
Kwasi.
But that is how the economy is
That
run.
is not it. Last month you increased electricity by 14.5%.
Me.
I'm talking government. I'm talking about the
okay,
government.
no problem, government. But
No,
honorable,
I'm coming.
honorable.
Kwasi.
When you were leaving
Kwasi, it's not about me.
No, your
Kwasi,
government.
it's
When
not
your
about- no,
government
my
was leaving
government.
office.
I'm talking about
But
what
it's
they've
about
done
what?
now.
Hold on.
I am saying that, Kwasi.
Honorable.
They are-
Very simple.
No.
Don't let us get into this highfalutin things and so
No,
on.
Kwasi, I have to explain
Simple
that.
question.
Yes.
When your government was leaving office, what was the price of petrol? What is the price of petrol today?
It has gone
How
down.
can you have the moral authority
Moral
to be
authority?
complaining that the price of petroleum products are going up?
Kwasi, I have
When
every
you
right.
took it to...
No, I have every right to discuss what they brought to Parliament. I have every right to do so. They have increased electricity by 14.57%. They have increased water by 4.02%. They are increasing a liter of fuel by 1 cedi.
Is that why you walked out yesterday?
Oh, Kwasi, as
You
we're
walked
working
out-
out there as part of the parliamentary process.
No.
We walked out
I
because
want to understand
we walked
why
out
you walked
because
out
we walked out
yesterday.
because we don't want to be part of this. That's the basic principle.
Okay.
We don't want to be part of it. We don't want to be part of, and no amount of explanation. Listen, Last year.
No, we haven't answered my question.
I've answered your question.
No, my question is, when you were leaving office.
But I've also told you that the price was higher than what we have now. And it is lower now because we have some exchange rate stability. That's fine. But the government is saying that the exchange rate that you are getting, that let's do a practical example. Dollar was 16 cedis. Now it's 13 cedis.
It's going to 17.
17 cedis. Let's do whatever. 17 cedis. And now it's 12 cedis or 13 cedis. You are making a profit of 4 cedis. That 4 cedis that you have as extra income, disposable income, you are being told that 14.57% of that is going to be used to pay electricity. You are being told that 4.02% of that is going to be used to pay electricity, water. You are now also being told that 1 cedi of that is going to be used to pay for electricity, fuel. And you think we shouldn't complain about this?